Have mercy. I've been wearing the same underwear since Thursday. Macho, macho man. I want to be your macho man. Drop the link in the chat, please. Okay, I can do that. I forgot. That might help the situation. The situation. Yeah, Shadow will be here today. Do, 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 do.
Nice.
As well use the zombie dog. Well, the shortest intro in human history. It's hump day. Hump day. Smooth Wednesday. Hope you're having a good one. You have it back, the damn dirty thing. You need to smoke some coffee. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Ginkgo in the house.
What's up, everyone in the interwebs? What's up, Shadow?
Same old stuff, different day. Just got home from work, trying to chill.
Well, day show tonight on Omer's channel. And that's at 9 Central, right?
9 p.m. CST. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. What's going on today, Rex?
Well, Omer's working on his piece. And we were working on trading cards. That's looking good, Omer, from what I can see. Is this your character Glitch? Looks like it.
Oh, yeah, it's real light.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's you're taking from Mike Mignola there?
Mignola.
Uh-huh.
Mignola. I'm gonna Mignola. It's a Glitchnola. This is my Omer Glitchnola. Glitch. My Glitch and Maca Mignolas.
Who's the female character back there?
I'm gonna get rich. I'm just gonna copy. This is Fortune Cookie. My character Fortune Cookie.
Okay. That's a pretty neat name, actually.
Only slightly racist.
Yeah, she's a nutbag. Yeah, she's not even Asian. She's a white girl. Yeah.
Oh, geez. That's awesome.
She's a beautiful blonde white girl who gets trained by a Chinaman.
China.
Trained by a Chinaman, Kung Fu master. Who is part of the hand? I mean, the clan, the other clan.
The Clap.
The Foot. No, wait.
Rocky the Casbah.
The Clap. Yeah, the Clap. He's part of the Clap.
Yeah. You know, that's what you do with your hands.
Clap. Yeah, so she has a really tragic history. She gets Go ahead, Rex.
No, go ahead. Tragic history. Tell us some story.
Oh, I was gonna say, she gets abducted for human trafficking, and through the process, the Chinaman who starts training her, he runs a special elite group of female assassins that are part of the trafficking ring as they move up through the ranks or whatever. but they keep trying to break her, and she's like one of the feistiest. So he takes her under her wing, trying to get her to be compliant or whatever. But in the process, he starts training her to become one of the elite assassins since she's so hard to break. And then eventually she becomes the master, and she figures a way to get out, because the whole time she's always trying to think of a way to get out, because she wants to get out. She wants to destroy the trafficking organization. She wants to destroy them and find the leaders. And that's what inspires her to go on her mission of vengeance against like all the trafficking, right? And it turns out that the Chinaman, who she thought was just like a training boss, was the main boss, and she ends up killing him eventually and freeing all the other women that are trafficked. And then she starts her individual story is going through the logs and finding out the network of the organization to go and hunt all these people down.
So
to try to help stop human trafficking.
You're into women's liberation organization. But
well, part of it is she becomes so shocked throughout the process that she only talks in fortune cookie phrases because she's so traumatized that it takes her a while before she can start speaking regular again. And over the years, I've collected hundreds of fortune cookie phrases, and I want to actually like glue the phrases in, but the lettering's too small, so I might have to figure out a way to adapt all those phrases. And so like sometimes it's very incoherent what she says, but I have a bag full of fortune cookie phrases. But eventually he meets Glitch, they fight, they become friends, and he tries to help her.
Are you wanting a collage like look where it's pasted on?
Yeah. I initially the idea is to actually have the physical collections, which I actually have here. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can.
Well, I mean, it seems like you could just scan those, put them in Photoshop, and layer them over the artwork, right? I mean, if you're wanting to actually paste them.
But I actually want them on the physical pages. No, I want to actually paste them on the pages so that.
But I mean, we got a print file which can differ from physical, right?
Oh yeah, they could always be changed. Yeah. So here's a whole bag of them.
I mean, because like you said, they're too small.
Yeah. When you
they might be
start
too
collecting these, Homer, did you have this in mind, or were you just like, I'm going to collect these and maybe have figure out a way to use them later? What was the thought process?
No, I had this in mind once I started collecting them. No, I had this in mind once I started collecting them. Once I created
you're collecting one,
and so I created her.
He gives me shit for my drink box collection, and at least that might have some value.
Your juice boxes, because that's just trash.
Well, this looks like trash to me. I mean, most people throw these things away after reading them,
Yeah, maybe these are actually going to become a part of a comic book. I don't know.
Yeah, but look, this only takes up this little bag. Yours takes up like a whole fucking room.
No, it doesn't. Not yet.
Mine doesn't take up a whole room.
Not yet. Yeah, it's only part of the room.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah. And this is like 10 years worth of collecting fortune cookies, man.
In that one little bag?
In that one little bag? Half a room.
You must see a lot of Chinese.
Yeah, this is one little bag. I might have another bag.
If that's a decade's worth, I wouldn't say. I mean, some people probably eat that much Chinese in a couple of years.
Right. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, well, this is like maybe 10, 20 times a year. Yeah.
That actually sounds really good. I'm going to order some Chinese tonight from a little place down the street.
Did you have a good birthday celebration with your youngest yesterday?
Oh, yeah. She wanted to have Dorito Locos for her birthday party dinner. So I went out and bought a party pack of Dorito Locos for her and a big old frozen Baja Blast because that was what she wanted. And then Monahawk made her
So who drank the Jose Cuervos for the evening?
Oh, that would be me.
And Mama Hawk made her
a French silk pie because she wanted pie for dinner.
Wow.
So
very specific taste.
Huh? That's my youngest. She's very eclectic.
I think for my 16th birthday,
did everyone wake up in the middle of the night to take a Baja Blast into the toilet?
No, that happened to me this morning.
That just happened to me about an hour ago. True story.
Yeah, I got to work at like 5 this morning, right after I walked in the building, and I was like, "Ooh, gotta hit the bathroom before I do anything else."
Yeah, nature calls.
Baja Blast time.
Yeah, I didn't even drink any of the Baja Blast, but I got the blast anyway. So.
Oh.
I'm having one.
You got the Taco Bell blast.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not a Mountain Dew fan, so I don't really mess with them.
That used to be my thing of choice, but I've given it up.
I did. It's just too sweet.
Baja Blast is the blue flavor, right?
It's kind of like
I do like the blue flavor from time to time, not all the time, but every once in a while.
They had another one over there yesterday. It was like Midnight Passion or something like that. It was like a purple, like a dark purple. That one actually looked kind of tasty, but I didn't try it. So I guess that's the Mountain Dew product too. So I had no idea.
Yeah, I guess they carry Coke products at Pepsi products at Taco
Bell. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. I love the old commercials with the little chihuahua.
Taco Bell. They call me Taco Bell.
She's the belle of the ball.
Well, I'm glad everybody had fun last night at the.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had to order my daughter her actual present because she was very specific on what she wanted. So I had to go to her favorite band's website and find her a very specific T-shirt that they had just launched the other day. I think it was like last Friday or something. So, and there was only a limited amount of them. So she was like, "Dad, you gotta order it sooner. It's gonna be gone." All right, getting on the website right now. So hopefully that'll be here soon. But I'm not holding my breath because the website said allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. So.
Well, you know that ragu that I got that was like creamy vodka? I won't try that again. That messed with me a couple days, and maybe it had nothing to do with the actual sauce. But well, I've
never tried
not bathroom break, not bathroom break. We're talking like some indigestion a little bit, and not that much, but you know that's a lot of acidity there. But I just want, I wanted to try it.
Yeah, I just don't know what the attraction is with vodka pasta sauce. I don't know. I haven't tried.
Well, it didn't have a bad taste. It didn't have a bad taste, but you know, a lot. I really had to cut down on some of the acidic type stuff. Like I love spaghetti, but it doesn't always love me. I mean, usually I don't have a problem with that, but you want to several hours before you lay down flat on it. You know, otherwise it's like
yeah, you gotta let it digest for a little while.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know, sometimes I like I had to get up because I had some onion, you know, and before I left, like right before the show, you know, I had a hamburger and it was still messing with me when I laid down a little bit, you know. So I got up and the squirrels woke me up in the attic. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'll start the process of that after the show here. I'm gonna probably won't be on the hump day show because I'm gonna work on the garage, getting the mattress out and some other things so we can get up in the attic and finally take care of that and the Eve all at the same time, hopefully. Get pest control here.
bring that mattress in that you've been out in your garage?
I guess. I mean, it's. I think they've. It's gotten wet. It is stained.
Oh, sure.
I don't think there's any mold. It's still in the plastic bag, so I've got to get it out and into the heat and make sure it's thoroughly dry, and then maybe clean it. I think it's probably a drain pan or something that they, tipped over or something.
Yeah.
Because there was, I don't see any staining on the ceiling, but the one time that it got wet in there, that was the problem. Because there's some kind of unit up there for the air that has a drip pan.
Yeah.
And they might have been fighting up there or something. That's what woke me up last night. And I was like, don't make me come up there. And I'm banging on the wall.
Yeah, you probably got a condenser up there or something that's got a drip pan on it.
Yeah. And I may have to modify that, get something better, but definitely got to get the squirrels out of the attic or whatever's up in there. And
yeah, well, the problem with those drain pans is normally because they'll start to develop like some mold or I don't know what you call it, like algae in them or something, and then that'll usually end up plugging up your little drain line. Which once that happens, then once it overflows the pan, now you got a leak. So,
yeah, I guess I should probably have it.
You got to regularly check those. Yeah, you got to check those drain lines like at least once a year.
I guess there's some kind of solution you could also put in there to prevent algae, right? Like maybe a bottle cap or two.
Yeah, there's actually you can get like solid tablets that you can throw in there, or you can get like a liquid stuff that you can toss in. But the tablets, it's kind of like one of those big things they throw in the urinal in a men's room. So they'll last about 6 or 8 months if you use those.
Yeah, drop that in a couple of times a year, and you're good all year long. Yeah.
Yeah, and that should keep your line clean.
I'm already wanting it to be Monday, and that's because it's payday, and I can get. But now the sketch cards are already being printed up. She's okayed that, and she'll let me know when they're done. I haven't checked the Gmail today, see if she's got them printed up yet. I imagine it would probably take another day. I know before the show we were working a little bit. We made a new trading card for Necrosis. You remember my Necrosis character?
Oh yeah, I remember him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Let me. I'll show you that card with the logo.
Cool.
Just have to bring it up here. Let's see. Here we go. Share screen.
I'll never share.
Never say never again. There it is.
Mine, all that. Oh yeah, I like them.
Yeah, so he'll be one of the villains that are featured. The way I'm going to do the trading cards is basically stick with the formula: hero, villain, hero, villain, hero, villain. That way, when you get it in the 9-pocket sheet to go in your binder, then you'll have heroes on one side and villains on the other, because they're double-sided characters, right? Printed the cards. Some will be in black and white, some will be in color. Lord Zed, I don't know who Lord Zed is. That's how backward I am, Ethereal Dragon. But we did get that card. We did get that card made, sized, and got the logo on there. So for him, his name.
Cool.
Some of these characters I don't know, who I haven't come up with a name for them yet. Remember the little melty guy?
Little melty guy.
Little melty guy. I'll show you a picture of him.
Yeah, not ringing any bells offhand, but that might be because you didn't have a name for him yet. It's easier to remember when you have a name.
You remember, I made a little multi guy.
Well, I know how to bring that up real quick without looking in my files. Let's see here, because I've used him for some of the drawing thumbnails. So here we go. See him in between Jenna and Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend special guy. You know, the guy that's kind of got mental. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't come up with a name for him. I
swore you had a name for him already.
Not that one. Not that one. So let's see.
I thought he was called Smeagol.
Smeagol? No. And as we've gotten some of these back from her and
or Dobby,
got it on file size. So here are the next. On Friday, we'll be covering Steve Ditko again. Hopefully, Dr. Mass Retro Elixir will be with us. Hopefully this week to be able to cover some more Steve Ditko, and then we're going to do Art Adams on the next Friday, and then after that, Joe Kubert. And do you have, Shadow, do you have a recommendation for a more modern, you know, because there's a bunch of the old school masters, and what I'm trying to do is like Art Adams, he's still alive and creating artwork, so we could do like Walt Simonson or, you know, Magnola, you know, I don't know, we could do Alan Davis. There's, you know.
Yeah, let me think about it, and I'll come up with somebody for you.
Yeah, somebody newer that's probably still creating artwork, you know, or maybe somebody that's been on the show, like Steve Rude or Mike Gustovich, you know.
Yeah,
somebody like that, you know. Steve Rude would be a good one to do because he's definitely got that painter style, kind of like Alex Ross. So do you, Omer, do you do red line exclusively like red, or do you do like blue? Is this just like a color pencil you're using to do this in?
Yeah, you see, this is pencil. This is a what do they call them? They're it's a Stradler color pencil, super soft, so they erase really well.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I use the color pencil from time to time because I don't want the graphite to. Like if I keep using a pencil, the graphite tends to smudge, and you have to erase a lot harder, and these don't. Yeah. So this is color pencil. So it just depends, whatever's near me, and I wanted to actually do some stuff in color pencil because it's kind of easier for me to see as far as like inking it fairly quickly and loosely, so I don't have to go in and draw everything really tight or tighter with a pencil than if I just kept it.
Yeah. So
Pale Apex, yeah.
And it's really hard for the camera to see, so it sucks.
Well, yeah.
Sucks for the camera.
So I mean,
it's very hard. I mean, I can make that one out all right, but
these are basically pencils that you're going to ink over, though, right?
Oh, is that your Dr. Mask? I haven't seen that one yet. That came out good, brother.
And some of these pages are pretty sheer. You've got lightweight paper on a lot of these, right?
Yeah, these are it's just drawing paper. It's nothing special. It's 15 by 14 by 11 paper. So it's basically the size of the actual square in the comic book board. And it's proportionate to comic book board, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's just a pad that I have near me, so that's why I'm using it. But I got comic book boards too. I just need to bust them out. And plus, I don't really like. It's not that I don't like using them. It's just I don't know why I don't use them. It should. That way I can sell them higher price. What's that?
Yeah. I said you just don't like having to buy new ones when you run out. Right? That's
well, I mean,
so
you know, when
they're more expensive.
Really the case. I have like
if you got some heavy inking on one of those sheer pages, of course, I guess you know ahead of time how much inking is going to be on there. It's just it tends to waver, right? I mean, same thing with you know, somewhat with this parchment paper that I'm using. That's real thin, but I'm putting that in a top loader. So, but yeah, I mean, it can curl like this one here. It curled up, but if
the
I put
inking
it in a
doesn't
top
really make
loader,
it curl a lot. The watercolor makes it curl way more than the inking.
Oh
The
yeah,
inking doesn't make it. This for me, it doesn't make it curl. It's the watercolor. Whenever I watercolor stuff.
yeah. So why not go to a heavier
watercolor on top of it?
Why not go to a heavier stock, like I did with these pieces with the head shots? Because this is 140 pounds, and I could actually go lower, but that's just what these pads come in, you know. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It just depends on how big a piece you want to do, you know. I mean, I picked up at Big Lots. I picked up Big Lots. Yeah, as long as it's
really that's the point. I mean, yes, Shadow, you're right.
Well, yeah. Well, okay, but how about resale? How about resale? I mean, if everything's done on
well, you buy it on paper, so I don't give a fuck. You how much you want to pay is that's the thing, right? Like if you want it, you buy it. If you don't want it, don't fucking buy it. It's real simple.
Okay. You know,
so
archival quality.
Most of these are well, this is nicer paper, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, I picked up some very nice watercolor pads. I can't remember what I gave for them because it's years ago, but I mean, I bought them out every time they got some in. I think it was $3 a pad for pretty good size, you know, pad. Probably about this size or larger, you know, pretty big. And I've still got some. I actually gave some to other artist friends of mine. I mean, at that price, you can afford to, you know. Yeah, it's nice Fembat. Yay.
Yeah, so this Fembat is actually like on real comic book board. This is Strathmore board. It's on real board. Like, and this glitch turnaround, it's on comic book board too. Mm-hmm. Strathmore right there. So I have a pack of 500 sheets of this comic book board, and I've got another probably 200 in the tablet packs that they sell at Hobby Lobby.
Dang, Omer, do you know what you just said?
To get it out, tear it out.
You got that much stored up?
Yes, sir.
500?
Yes, sir.
Really?
And yeah, 500. I got 500 sheets.
Wow.
So total, I probably have 600-700 sheets that I bought amazing, 10 years ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, you really save some money by doing that way because it is acid friendly, and as long as you keep it stored correct, you know, it won't go bad. It won't
blood or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it for baby girl blood.
And like I said, I've already drawn like 60, 70 pages. I've already drawn 60, 70 pages of glitch on actual comic book artboard.
Oh,
wow.
There's just holes in the story that I need to fill, and that's why I haven't put the comic out really. Yeah, the thing about paper to me is I grab whatever's near me, and so I can get done what I want to get done. And usually there's a lot of scrap paper I have that's nice, decent drawing paper, and I'm just trying to get through it so I can use it and get ideas down. And I don't know.
So you
sometimes
kind of
size
world
of
building.
paper helps you increase. Yeah, it helps you increase speed, right? So the bigger paper you get, the more effort you have to put into filling it, right?
Well, right, and then also if you have cheaper paper, often I will find that you do some of your best work because it's not a precious item to you. Like these cardboard rounds, they're just, well, to quote Don, trash. So you're trying to push your trash off onto people. I think he said something. I may be paraphrasing.
Something like that.
Yeah,
right.
he was joking
just
around.
like
But
Jean-Michel Basquiat, yeah.
Don secretly loves me, I think, but I cannot confirm nor deny that.
And the real truth behind Homer is he's a comic book board hoarder, and he's got a serious issue. We're gonna have to have an intervention one day, but right now, until he gets over 1,000 pages laying around, then we don't have to do the intervention yet. So you got a little room.
Yeah, well, the whole point of stocking up when I was younger is so that when I was old, I wouldn't have to worry about buying supplies, and I would just, like right now, I'm just trying to go through all my supplies and get them used by making stuff.
Right.
So I was hoping in my old age I wouldn't have to bother.
Well, that's kind of where I'm at, but
retirement.
I mean, I've saved.
Right. It's exactly.
I've saved enough Bristol board. I've probably got some of those Bristol pads that are possibly under $10, but around $10. And they've doubled in price at least, depending on where you go. Right. I mean, the last two that I bought, which I did the bog cover on, was from Michael's, and it's not even Blue Line. It's just the 300 Strathmore series, and
right,
just had to rule it off yourself. And I mean, I get what you're saying about, I need to use this because I've stored up Bristol for years too. And that's what I told Elsie about, just like comic book supplies. You were talking about comic book boards. I was like, that stuff's not, it's just going to go up in price, and it's not going to go bad as long as you store it well. You're always going to have an influx of new stuff. So, I noticed, the package you sent me with all the different prints and all the different things that you use different for different pieces. You use different, paperweights.
It's usually whatever's readily available to me right next to me.
Yeah. Okay. So no method of madness except
of art that I've kind of made in the last
AKA
year.
Pad
So,
Peter DeLuca in the house. Oh, and we got
Peter.
Mike Walters in the house. Hello.
Hi, Mike.
What's up, Peter? Mike.
Apex says he sees a glitch omnibus in 5 years. With all that
that'd be nice.
Well, I could make a suggestion. It may
this is
be non-applicable, but like with Spring Ball, you could do a retro issue, finish your retro issue, fill in the holes, right? And then do a new story. And it doesn't even have to be as big as the older story, and launch that together.
Yeah.
So they can buy the retro issue, which is going to be way bigger, and the newer and the newer stuff. And I deleted the link too slowly because here is Mike Walters. How the hell did you get the link? Because I just deleted.
I just went up the chat and saw that it
I was a little slow on
that. So I just figured I'd just pop in and say hi and see how you guys are doing and all that.
What's up, Peter?
Or Strathmore board. Comic book side board. Like I said.
middle of the week. So apparently, you know, it's downhill from now for a while here.
Well,
after today.
they do call Wednesday Hump Day. Rex.
Do they?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hump Day.
Yeah.
Like,
But one hump or
the
two.
idea is getting over the hump. You know, hump of the
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, Rex. Didn't you know the idea is about getting over the hump, Rex?
So, Omer, when are we going to do, and Peter, by the way, when are we going now? Admittedly, here pretty soon, I'll have more time in the evenings than what I've had because, you know, the season will be over here in about a month or more or less. And we really got to do the pizza round thing at some point.
Yeah.
The round table or whatever you want to call it.
Well, Peter's trying to put together a master schedule for himself so that he can optimize his process and commitments to his video making and his comic books and his live streaming. So he's a busy man.
He is a busy man. Yeah, I realize that.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, and being a corporate professional as well on top of all that. So,
well, we do. I'm prepping that. Okay. So, yeah, hopefully we'll find a convenient time.
No, Peter, aka Pat.
I know you've been saving your pizza rounds. I've still got some pizza rounds, you know, in transition, and also some that are just blank. So, yeah, I mean, it's just basically get together and draw what we need to draw, right? It would be cool if we got together and like, I know like Apex and Peter and myself like to do little mini things. I'd love to do another ash can. That was a lot of fun to do an ash can. I just like the format size, and I love the little digest size too.
Bless you, whichever.
You've always got a huge stack of stuff, Omer. Always a huge stack of stuff.
Yeah. It just never fucking ends, man. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss.
Oh, you need to.
So here's some nice paper that I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I've done the same thing with watercolor. I've bought some watercolor in the past. I've got different, and then the art tools too. You know, like I said, I've got some Kimberly sets and stuff. But you know, the really we don't have like an art supply place anymore here in town. We used to have one for decades till the older gentleman died, and then it closed down. And I don't know how much he really had in stock. He had a pretty good, you know, but wasn't in a great productive place. I mean, for him, I guess it was pretty good, but it was sort of in one of the older ran down. I don't want to say that, but it's, you know, sections and kind of out of the way for people to go. And definitely when I was in college, I would go over there, and then I guess the college students may have something, but I'm not part of the college crowd anymore. So I don't know where they get their art supplies from, but it's always been a challenge to get art supplies here in town. About the only thing we have is Hobby Lobby now. And when it comes to like their pads, they don't have a big selection. They used to get those manga pads that was good for any kind of sequential artwork. They don't get those anymore. I went to Michael's and wasn't very impressed at all with what they had. And I bought the two 17 by 11 Bristol pads they had. That's what I did that cover on. Like I said, it's not even blue lined, just blank. When is Omer getting back to comic pages? Question by Peter. When are you getting back to comic pages? You've been working on that.
Comic pages?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete. So I started working on the story you got for me set up, and I started laying those pages out, Pete. Yeah. No, yeah.
Welcome, Elsie.
This is part of maybe some of that At some point, this will be like maybe a splash page for that story.
That'll be cool.
For the glitching out, because I gotta add 10 to 20 pages to it because it's only 11 pages. But here you go, Pete. It's real hard to see, but I laid out the first 3-4 pages.
I can see it
So
pretty good.
that. And I'm trying to. I'm gonna figure out
drawing glitch. He is drawing glitch.
Yeah,
that's what this is.
So here's the double page spread that you laid out, and of course I've changed it up a little bit, but it's coming along, Pete. There's something happening.
Okay,
I've got 4 or 5 pages laid out for.
Hey, Mike, did you get my
message?
Yeah,
I got your message.
I cracked some too.
LD. Thank you for responding at least.
Well, hey, I'll do if it comes to a point where I can, brother. I'm on.
I'm beginning to realize with you, it might just be better to wait if I have the situation where if I can't find anybody for either of those dates by that date, then maybe I can ask you and see if you're up for it then.
That would be a good thing to do till I get with you and say, hey, I'm free, these days.
Right.
I can whenever that happens. But that'd be great until then. Do that.
Yeah, because the thing is the reason I have a rotation, as it were, because I actually did have back when I first started the historical comic, I did actually have one co-host for every week. The only problem was after a while, the individual had some issues come up, and then it led to some friction, and
Hey, you know what? Life happens, brother. There's
right. I get that. So that's why I just do kind of a rotating co-host bit, because in that way nobody gets overly stressed. But I feel like best if I had a rotation of 5 to 7, but I still haven't been able to get up to that point. And then things happen when you only have 4 people, and then one person has something come up, and then you're down to 3, and then so
I got you. Hey, but Mike, my philosophy is, look, hey man, you asked me to do something, and all I expect a person to be with me is be honest.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to promise you something I can't do.
And I appreciate that.
Wouldn't think about it, and I'll say, hey man, I want to, but at this moment in time, I'm not able to. Right. But when that time comes, I am able to. Hey, I'll contact you right off.
All right, and I appreciate that. As I said, what I think I'll do, at least for the immediate future here, I'll keep you on standby, and then if I have a situation where a date comes up, I don't have anybody, then I'll contact you, see if you're available.
Sound like a plan. Like a plan.
Yeah, and for those of you who are talking about, I am trying to fill out my co-host roster a little bit more, because of just what happened this past week with RJ. RJ had to pull out because he had something come up, and I ended up having to. Now, granted, I don't absolutely need a co-host to do my historical comic retrospect, but they do make it more fun for everybody when I have a co-host, because, as I said, it's one part comic book review, one part dramatic reading. It's kind of nice to have that back and forth for that. So
but let's say Homer, Shadow, Rex.
Well, I've asked
not need to neglect you guys, man. How y'all doing, man? How's it going?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've asked all 3 of them before.
I've already talked to Mike about it, and my problem is I'm doing 2 shows a week on my own channel now, and I stream every night with Rex. So, my streaming schedule is about full.
No, I'd say it's over full.
Maybe a little bit.
Overflowing. Your cup overfloweth, Shadow.
But, Mama Hawk could probably agree with you.
What?
No.
And I know Omer said he pretty much told me so. So I've offered Omer a shot to come and co-host, read some comics, and commentate on them, but he told me he's
Well,
actually.
Mike, there's a lot of people out there that don't have their own channel, and those are the people I'd be searching for, because a lot of those people would like to get on a panel or get on something like you got going on, whereas they're not really able to commit to their own channel or their own style or whatever, like my brother here has. He's made a commitment, he's stuck with it. How many years, Rex?
End of December will be 4 years that we've been putting up content.
Now you tell me anybody, there's probably somebody that's hit the internet every day for 4 years, but he's done a show for 4 years. Not just come on and did a video. Well, most of it, I'd say, not every single day, maybe, but my gosh, give yourselves 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I pretty much do it every day too. I mean, I've been uploading content since 2019, but of course, I didn't start doing the live show until a little later.
That's what I'm saying. He's done a live show for, like you said, coming up 4 years. And that's a good thing. That's something that's kind of new. It's not happening everywhere. Maybe it is happening, but like you said, even uploading content every day is a job,
Yeah, well, okay. I call what I do more of an occupation because I'm not actually making money on it yet. I'd call it a job once I start making money. So I call it more of an occupation than anything else. But yeah, it has a lot
I've learned I've never made money on art as far as in the scheme of things. I've made some money on art, don't get me wrong, but as far as making a living, man, I'd be destitute. That's all I had coming in.
All right, Mike, give your channel a short plug.
All right. Well, Sunday through Friday, I do the show called The Mike 10. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Monday through Friday, I do a niche news test where I go over art and niche related articles that traditionally niche, anime, cartoons, comics, pro wrestling, mangas. And then on Sundays we do a historical comic retrospect where usually with a co-host. I go over. We will, read through some, comics. We're going, pretty much chronologically in order. Right now, we're working our way through June of 1940. Let's see. The Sunday shows are 2 hours. The weekday shows are 1. So, if you guys want to come check, come get a little bit of niche news. Also, of course, as part of the thing, I also do this day in niche history segment, which we do take a brief look back and see what happened on the day in anime, cartoons, comics, manga, pro wrestling history. So,
okay. Yeah, I want to give you an opportunity before I kicked your ass off of here.
Well, I was on my way out anyway. That's another thing to do. But I did want to say one more thing before I go.
Sure.
In regards to something that one of Omer's pictures earlier, the one that had the big black hole in the middle of it, reminded me of an experience I had earlier today because I had to go get an MRI done today. So.
You did.
So one of Omer's drawings there reminded me of that experience.
That's pretty wild. Okay. Did they have the headphones for you and everything, Mike?
Is it this one?
Yeah. Yep. That was it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, thank you for dropping in, Mike. We will see you later.
All right. See you later.
Take care, brother. Show me that again.
What do we do?
Homer. No. What you did? Yeah. That's
Dr. Mask. The Dr. Mask piece.
I'd never seen it, so that Alien's great too, brother.
Thank
But
you,
I
sir.
still say that one of the right. I like it. How much you want for that?
If you really want it, I'll just send it to you, man.
No,
You're
man.
a good pal.
Hey, bro, you send it to me. I'll send
I'm
you
gonna
some.
paint it or watercolor, and when I finish it,
Hey,
it'll
man,
take me a while because it
however
takes me a
you
while
do
to
it forever, man.
watercolor
I'm just
everything.
saying, I'll send you something for it.
Omer
Hey, we
cannot resist the color. I think I'm going back to black and white.
Damn, I should have made you an offer first on. That's cool though, man. I like it.
Ask Shadow. I'll send him something cool.
Well, I'm gonna make another one.
Oh yeah.
I'll make you something, Shadow. Well,
All right, cool, brother. I'll be happy to
I
pay
still
you for it.
need
Man. I'm
to
not
finish
worried about it.
this for your Shadow.
Image
I
will be
didn't think
out there,
about it.
man.
You're going to submit this for Dr. Mask's contest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah, that's
still have to
cool.
finish something for Shadow
Ooh.
that I got. It's on the pile, but okay.
And just tell them, hey, and when you do, you just tell them it's already spoken for. Don't worry about it. You know, I've already got this.
Sure.
Somebody already wants this. You know.
Yeah.
That just drives up the man, when you're on live stream. Be like, oh, check this one out. But yeah, that one's already sold. But I've got these on.
Make you some copies, man. You
It's
can
yum.
remark. Make you about 10 copies. You can remark them.
Oh, some fancy prints.
Yes, sir.
Color them.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Wait, there's an auction going on? Yeah.
Hey, Rex.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
That dude that did that
LZ won the
standing
auction already.
looks pretty cool, man. Looks
The what
that
now?
one that you could use for a standing. Tank did it, I guess. Is that the one he did for the standy?
Yeah, I think that was the 24.
Devil Flyer standy. Isn't he
Oh.
working on
Yeah. With the wings out and the
Yeah.
riding up. Yeah, I gave him the concept. This is what I want: him breaking chains and wings out and trident held and lightning striking the trident.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I took that first image that he didn't quite have the feathers off because he did it traditionally. Yeah, I've got the original here. I just haven't got those scanned and up for sale on the campaign, but
Yeah. Hey,
we're
take one step at a time, my brother.
One step at a time. Right now we're working on trading cards, getting the trading card set put together that needs to be printed up, and also the sticker cover, the inside of the sticker cover.
People don't understand what all they're going to get if they back you.
They don't. Okay, well, let's go through it real quick.
You've shown them, brother. You've shown them. What I'm saying is they don't realize that, all this takes work, man. In the community, everybody you could think of just about been involved in it. It's awesome.
Yeah,
and still a lot of work to go. A lot of work to go.
Great to have people that are into art and comics and willing to work with others and collaborate.
Well, I got you on here.
A lot of fun.
Well, I have you on here, LZ. I want like October 3rd. That's going to be on a Friday, on Feature Friday. We're going to be featuring Joe Kubert. So I hope you'll be able to join us for that one, because I know you're a big Joe Kubert fan. And if you got some Joe Kuberts that you come across in the meantime, you've got like 2.5 weeks, I guess, to find some Joe Kubert stuff. You don't have to. I mean, I'll just be showing some of Joe Kubert stuff.
No, I'd love to.
Yeah, but I figured that you're a big fan of Joe Kubert.
How long is that going to be? How long is that till that show? October 3rd.
October 3rd. Yeah, I set up Dr. Mask, who's pictured up there, that he drew his character. He'll probably be on with us Friday, and we're talking Steve Ditko again, since he had to miss the first week, and there's so much to cover on Steve Ditko. So on Feature Friday this week,
I love Steve Ditko. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
Steve Ditko, Steranko. He's a modern guy, still around.
Oh yeah. Well, I kind of include him in one of those old school, but I mean, yeah, Steranko would be great.
I mean, yeah, I guess he's kind of old school, but he's still same old dude, man. I just saw pictures of him this year at convention.
Yeah.
Still okay, so it,
yeah, I mean, over Joe, I mean, yeah, he's like one of the at least Bronze Age artists, so and above,
Right. I mean, still trying to think of some more modern ones for you that we haven't, touched on yet.
Well, I mean Steranko's definitely a good one, I mean, and we'll have to do some Frank Frazetta at some point. I mean, there's so many different ones that we can hit on, but welcome to the show, Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina.
Hi.
Peace out, girl. What's happening?
Hold on, guys. I gotta do something. This requires intelligence.
No, I'm not holding on. No.
Well, then, okay, I'll just kick his ass. I mean,
there you go.
I was just joking.
Hey, your microwave pie is in the microwave. Are you going to eat it? No.
Okay, I'm muting Sabrina just for a second so I can get this out. So this week we're doing Steve Ditko. The next week we'll be doing Art Adams, and then the week after that we'll be doing Joe Kubert. That falls on October 3rd, and then that following Friday, I guess your pick, Shadowhawk, was Jim Steranko. So we could do Jim Steranko. Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I
probably won't set that one up.
Do a little reading up on Jim.
I probably won't set that one up because it's so far into the future, and I know my sister is coming to visit me in early October, so I'm tentative about that. There we go. Now you're unmuted, Sabrina. Thank you.
You'll set it up when you're able to, right?
I'm able right now to set one up, but it's just like I don't like setting stuff like because people don't get notifications, right, Shadowhawk? If you set them up too far.
Yeah, if you set up too many little steps and notifications, like on your more current stuff, could be scheduled too far ahead. Yeah. I don't know what it is like.
It's like my birthday stream. I don't even know if I'll be here for my birthday. Who knows? And who wants to set something up in November right now? What else?
You said too far ahead. You said it too far ahead, and they forget about it.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Well, I did want to. I did want to set up like these three after I set up the Ditko. I set that up like a week ahead or right after we did the other one. And then I thought, and I saw an Art Adams X-Men piece, and I thought we could do Art Adams,
Yeah.
And then I saw a Joe Kubert piece and I said, oh, Elsie would love that. We'll do Joe Kubert. So, and so I've got, and I'm also, when people go on the show, on the channel, I want them to see that Feature Friday is going to be, something that's ongoing and something that.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Rex, you can think of it this way. You know how large a war collection I got, and you know how much percent was done by Joe Kubert. You could set up a section of that show, and you could say, "Oh, we could show Kubert covers for 2 hours or more, and keep showing them." And he said, "Here's just a little bit of it. I could show, and we can always show different ones too. But I have it."
I don't want to say. I want an overview. I mean, yes, we could do with Joe Kubert. We could probably do 5 different streams on him and just showing the stuff. not everybody's a Joe Kubert fan. No, not everybody's a Ditko fan. Not everybody's a Jim Steranko fan. I get that. You know,
Maybe
you don't have
learn to appreciate them. So,
possibility. Yeah. Anyway, you really make it a struggle, brother. So
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's I get it. Not everybody. I mean, Joe Kubert was one of those. You're right, Elsie, that I had to learn to appreciate. So was Ditko. So was Kirby. I mean, every Gene Colan, and some I appreciate more than others, right? But and one reason I don't want to do here's John Buscema. I mean, we'll do John Buscema, but we're not going to just look at his Conan stuff. We're going to look at his Avengers stuff and a smattering of everything to show you how well-rounded he was. His Silver Surfer stuff. Same thing with Joe Kubert. I don't want to do 2 hours of just like his war content, although you could. Just his Sergeant Rock stuff, right? Star Spangled War Stories or whatever. I mean, he did so much more than that, and I want people to get a view of how versatile he was as an artist. You know, kind of like what I was saying about Jack Adler's when we're collecting it, because he was collecting like the stuff that he liked, which was nothing wrong with that, war stuff. And I was like, well, we really need to branch out. We need to show a smattering of like Western and hero and just, you know, have a little bit of everything, you know. And
well, I know that Shadow and I are both waiting for your Bernie Wrightson one.
Oh yeah, Bernie Wrightson. I'm surprised Shadowhawk didn't say Bernie Wrightson, but he's already picked, and he picked a good one, Jim Steranko. So,
well, I didn't think he'd want to do Bernie because you said he didn't want to do old school guys. I figured Bernie or Steranko was at least a little newer than Bernie.
Well, he's still living artist, yeah, but he came into comics about the same time that Bernie did.
Oh no shit! Yeah. No, I Jim's been around a long time, but.
Steranko goes all the way back to the late 60s.
I can pull your Bronze Age.
Oh no! Actually, his first comic book was for Harvey Comic in like Spy Man or whatever it was, like in 1966. So he goes back to the mid 60s, Steranko.
Wow.
So he's really kind of old school to me, you know.
He must have started young, because I mean, dude still looks good, dude.
Most of the good ones did, bro. Most of the good ones did.
He must have started real well back then. Yeah, they hired people younger too. You know, they would give kids a chance.
Think about anything we do, Shadow. If you started fixing cars, if you started electrical work or digging ditches, whatever it was, started at a young age, you're gonna be good by now.
Yeah, that's true. You better be, or else you ain't doing something right.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Now, we don't want to ignore the woman on the panel. What are you doing, Sabrina?
No.
Oh, my gosh. Thick cut bacon jerky.
Whoa, really?
I'm begging.
That looks good. So.
Hold it up again. I'm begging.
That's doggy treats.
Yeah, look at that. Now, if you could only keep your aunt out of eating all of it.
I had to do this really quick, so forgive me.
She's actually doing that for a customer from her dehydrator. Now, tell us how do you make your
homemade?
What?
Yeah, how do you make?
Yes, bacon jerky.
How do you make it?
You're cutting out, brother.
Do I make it?
All right. I'll reboot. Or you're going to have to drop the link in the chat again, right?
Okay.
It's fine. I'm going to take the night off early. It's all right. I'm going to say good night, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Shadowhawk. Have a good one.
Bye.
Shadowhawk's youngest daughter had a birthday party last night, Sabrina.
Oh.
Turned 15 years old.
15 years. Tell her happy birthday.
Wow. That's cool. So you seriously wanted to do this?
Seriously, what?
You seriously want to know how to do this?
Well, yes.
So So you get thick cut bacon from Sam's Club. You want thick cut bacon in the double packs, and you get that, and then you marinate it in whatever you want. You want to marinate it in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours.
But now, what do you marinate it in?
Country Bob's sauce, which is a pretty decent sauce, and then I marinate it. My hands are clean, don't freak out. I marinate it in Country Bob's and with some Worcester sauce and a little bit of soy and white pepper, black pepper, and some other seasonings. And
whatever you like.
What?
Whatever you like, correct?
Pretty much.
And it's whatever the client wants too, right? I mean, you're not going to give him spicy when he can't take spicy, right?
No, he loves spicy. I just won't give it to him.
Okay.
Because every time he eats spicy food, he belches really bad and he has to acids. So
acid reflux, yeah.
Yeah, really bad. So then after I'm done with all this, I put a little bit in a Ziploc bag, some sugar, and then
get it all mixed up.
Yeah, I mix up the little bit of sugar and the cornstarch to act as a protectant, and so it doesn't get all gross and stick together.
Yeah,
and that's what I do.
It looks like if you added the sugar, so you're mixing up sugar with cornstarch.
Yeah, just a little bit of sugar, not a lot.
Okay, not a lot, because it seems like if you added the sticker, you're using the sugar as a binder for the cornstarch.
Yes.
Not enough to make it sticky, because
just hardly any. Not even maybe like a little bit less than half a teaspoon.
Just regular white sugar.
Regular cane sugar, yeah.
Yeah, someone paid her to make bacon fudge, which I'd never heard about, and they're paying her to make bacon jerky. There's Carrie. Hello, Carrie. We were wondering. I was wondering.
Yes,
where you are.
Okay.
Same
from the UK.
What's you fixing to do?
How many pounds you think you made? I guess you could know that from the packaging that you bought. Of course, you're taking all the liquid out of it, so it's going to be lighter when you get done.
Yeah.
Well, actually, because of all the stuff, it's going to be heavier.
Okay.
Yeah.
She made 6 pounds of bacon fudge.
15.5.
15 pounds. Oh, that's right. 15 pounds of bacon. And he didn't realize how much.
Oh, he told me all.
What?
Good, man.
I was like, how much do you want? And he goes, 10 to 20 pounds. And I was like, bet, dude. And so I made him 15 pounds, and it took me a long time to do it, but I did it.
Why were you making the dehydrated oranges? That's just for you and your aunt, right? Your own personal use? Yeah.
Oranges? Yeah, hold on.
Just finished watching a movie, The Jesus Revolution. Amazing movie. I haven't heard of that.
Revelation.
Or did that? Okay, Revelation then. Okay. Yeah.
I still hadn't seen it. Ooh,
you know, I know you got that refrigerated. Now you need to keep that refrigerated, right?
Well, I do. It keeps longer that way, where I put it in cans and seal them.
And one thing, may I make a suggestion? One thing that you could possibly do is your silica packets to keep it dry.
Yeah, the food safe ones, yes.
The food safe ones. That's, if you're not keeping silica packets or not buying silica packets for your comic book collection, you need to. You might want to put it in a larger sash bag or something like that. so that you can put one in every comic book box you have to keep it dry. That's but you don't want it so small that the packet could slide down in between your books and damage your books. So you want to kind of just lay it on top and then put the lid to the comic book.
The packets for my patterns, because some of my patterns are really old.
Carrie says that that drawing is awesome, Omer.
It is.
Ooh,
I didn't realize when Elsie was wanting to buy this piece that you weren't finished with it.
No, yeah.
I need to sell Elsie my half-finished artwork. You know, the artwork I never finished.
That is so cool looking.
That's Dr. Mass, Retro Elixir. I don't know if you've been on with him, but he's been on the show.
It looks so cool. It looks so cool, black and white. I mean, it just looks awesome like that.
That's what I'm saying. It looks great in the stark black and white, and I know he'll scan it, but Omer just can't help himself. He's got to color everything. I think I'm going to go back to black and white just to get out of the color.
Until you see it colored, depends on how he colors it too, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it will look great colored, but it's like you can do probably, all right, this is just off the top of my head. As soon as I say 10 times more, they'll go, no, maybe 4 times more. They'll disagree with me. 4 times more, whatever, 2 times more. Black and white, if you don't do color. Now, with that said, I've enjoyed doing color, and I will continue to do color. You know, I just did a cover in color. Just did these watercolor pieces in color, but it does slow up the process. Omer likes to smang on me for everything bog, and I like to smang on him about coloring everything. He's gritting his teeth as we speak.
I wanted to ask you something. I bought this. It's called the Street Enterprises Benefit Portfolio, and it's a portfolio, but it's like a big magazine.
Right. Portfolios are generally bigger. Oh, Flash Gordon. Oh, look at that. You got like there on the other page. Lee Marvin.
Thorne.
That's got to be Lee Marvin there.
And right down here, it's been numbered 870 of 2000.
Okay.
I don't know what that means because it's not signed. And that's Frank Thorne and that's Gray Moore. It's got several artists. It's the only thing about it, it's got a little spine split. But man, these weren't cheap. So I found one I could afford.
Right.
It was in the best shape. See, this is like Wrights and Superman. Batman and Superman, and then Simonson Batman.
Walt Simonson Batman. Okay.
Never seen this before.
I haven't either. Very nice.
Shazam by Milgram. That Shazam is Milgram, I guess.
Okay.
Then this Wonder Woman. I can't see a signature, but here it is. Clark. I don't know.
Carrie says, I almost inked my Harley Quinn drawing. I was worried, but I'd ruin it. So may try inking with light board. I don't understand how shading works and when you ink something. Well, inking is primarily for reproduction. If your pencils are dark enough, you can print the pencils, just the pencil work.
Look at the Jim Aparo dinosaur coming down from the mountains.
Yeah.
That's good practice, though, Carrie. Trace it over and then ink the tracing off the light box. That way you can try to get better at inking. Yeah, it's good practice.
Myers.
Look at that tree. Who did the tree?
Russell Myers.
Almost looks like a hand coming down, grasping the earth, you know, the roots.
And then you got Staten did this other one.
Oh, Joe Staten? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then there's another Flash Gordon. It's a Palmer.
Tom Palmer. Okay.
Then we
Doesn't
go over to
doesn't look like his stuff
Alex
really.
Alex Alex Toth.
Alex Toth. Okay. That's cool. Toth. Does anybody really know?
They're both scientists.
Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to do some Alex Toth, man. I'd love to do Alex Toth.
And all those little ones, there is no signature over there. I hadn't found one.
Is there no Jim Steranko in that?
Well, I hadn't got there yet.
Oh, you haven't looked through this. Okay. Is this something recent you bought?
That was something I'd gotten and really didn't take the time to sit down because I had a lot of things going on, but I made sure it was safe. And I figured at one time I'll show it on to you because I'd never seen it. Like this here's got EC, the cowboy.
Okay, Ernie Chan.
Okay, and all
Ernie
these
Chan.
people, these caricatures are not, but Frank Thorne did a lot of the caricature stuff.
Carrie says, that is what I was thinking, Omer. If I trace it, I can still have my original in pencil. Yeah, that is kind of falling apart, isn't it?
Well, this much of it was. I was disappointed, but I
sort of the
only
center
got
section.
What I could afford.
Yeah, and there's only 2,000 of them made.
Yeah, it's Wally Wood. All those are.
Wow.
You could take it apart and frame it, but it's Alex Toth. I wouldn't. Joe Sennett,
Joe Sennett. Okay, he's primarily an inker.
How about this, man? We even got Jack Kirby in this thing. Thor by Jack Kirby.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And over here, it's got Douglas Fairbanks did this one.
Okay.
That
makes no sense at all.
This is Douglas Fairbanks in 1938. Did this ink drawing. No, Morris.
No, I would think that the picture depicts him.
Oh, yeah, Morris Weiss. Sorry.
I didn't know Douglas Fairbanks drew. He's an actor.
There's Bruce Ball did Charlie Chan.
Yeah, that's a nice Chan. Yeah.
And then we got over here. We got Dave Cockrum and John Romita.
Oh, yeah, that's an early Nightcrawler. I think I've seen that one before. It's fascinating that Nightcrawler wound up in the X-Men, but he was really a design for a character that was possibly going to be in the Legion of Superheroes for DC Comics. And who did you say did the Mary? Was that John Romita? Okay. John Romita Sr. Yeah, cool. Yeah, those are cool.
I like the Nightwalker one. Very cool.
Nightcrawler. Yeah.
That's what I said.
You said Nightwalker.
No, I said Nightcrawler.
Ooh,
C.A.
I can
Boyd.
go back and just play it. Who's that?
C.A. Boyd. Where that is. Got three.
Submariner going up against Daredevil there, I guess.
Now that doesn't give me who did it.
Very interesting.
That doesn't sound very fair. Daredevil versus Submariner.
No.
But Daredevil could probably avoid most of his blows.
There's some more Toth. The Fox.
The Fox, yeah. Okay. That was for like Red Circle. Let's see that. Is that it? I guess so. It says the Fox. Oh wow, that's a different iteration of the fox, almost like a gas mask in a question hat, a fedora hat. That's different.
It's the year I graduated. This is in a
I got
Doctor
disconnected.
Strange.
My
Frank
back.
Bruner.
Frank Bruner, yeah, he did some Strange.
And so everybody knows why it's falling apart because it's 68 years old like me. No, it didn't. It's
What, 1978? Is this 1978? When was this done?
75.
75. Okay. So 50 years. 50 years old. Very cool. And when did you get that? Have you had this? Is this something that you've had?
I've had it for about a week.
About a week. Okay. So a new acquisition to the collection.
Yes. Yeah.
Are we getting a tour of the house, Sabrina? Is that what this is?
No, I'm looking for my phone charger.
Oh yeah. You run your phone down quite often.
Yes, I do.
You need to just have that strapped to your hip there.
Well, it's old. Leave me alone.
You're what?
My phone is old. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's got a little drawing here by Dick Giordano. All kinds of Batman, Green Hornet.
All done by him?
Yeah. He signed
Oh, Lee. Oh, okay. So you got the Phantom there? Wait a minute. Oops. I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button. Here we go. Trying to embiggen so I can see this great work. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Got Enemy Ace there. And you got Robot Man down there. Is that from
Enemy Ace was Frank Thorne.
Okay. And the Robot Man is probably, I'm going to say Bruno Pernini, maybe? Because he was the artist on all the Doom Patrols.
It says T-I-E-E-A Bacher.
Okay.
And this is done by George Santee or Santos.
I guess that's supposed to be Conan.
It looked like a contour drawing, really.
I see a Devil Flyer back there that you drew, and a Sergeant Rock. Yeah. When did you do the Devil Flyer piece?
I did it for us, man. We was doing a bunch of stuff together.
Oh, you don't have to tell me this. This is Don Perlin.
Yes, sir.
The first comic book I ever bought was a Werewolf by Night with Don Perlin artwork.
I mean, this is a portfolio. I mean, it really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just passed away last year. Is that a Swamp Thing by your thumb? What is that by your thumb?
That's Corbin. Shows him sitting there eating the guts and brains, and he's got the gun sitting over there. But he's a rock kind of, looks like he's got leprosy type reptile.
Who did the duck?
Carl Barks.
Carl Barks. What's that character's name, Homer? Or maybe Sabrina knows, with the miserly duck with all the money.
Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah, Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge. Okay.
Neil Adams did that. Neil Adams.
Okay. Did a nude there.
Everybody contributed.
Yeah.
Like wow.
Wow, look at that. Right. That's got to be a Sal Buscema Hulk, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He always had a savagery look to his stuff. So cool.
Conan over there.
Mm-hmm. I'm more interested in the Western guy who did that.
Sid Shores.
Wow, he's way back.
John Prentice did the pencils on that art. Soldiers.
It's got a mixture of different genres in there, huh? Western and hero and
artists
war.
did one. There's like Pat Boyette. You know, look, he did a whole page of Cord, Hanna-Barbera. Then Don Heck, look what he did.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't tell what characters those are. Maybe they're just different.
I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah, it's probably just kind of made up characters that never made it into the comics.
Could be.
Don Heck, we don't give him enough credit. He's co-creator of Iron Man, for one. There's Joe Palooka. Look at that.
Yeah.
With the bow tie. Joe Palooka, the boxer.
Yeah. Joe and Morris by Hammeroid Fisher. The Palookas.
I would say the majority of those artists have passed away now. Some of the true greats.
This book was not that cheap, even in this condition.
Yeah. What did it sell for retail back in 1975?
There was no price on it.
No price on it. That's unusual. Okay. Maybe it came out polybagged or something.
Yeah, only 2,000 of them came out.
Maybe on the inside back cover where it gives you the information, it would have a price on the indicia.
I'm looking everywhere. Just gave thanks to all the artists, and it's got a list of them all and who all did in type, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's got a list of all the artists and what the titles were, and said thanks to all the above artists, and it's signed and numbered. You've earned our eternal friendship. Thanks also to Max Allen Collins, Mark Clegg, Tom Hagman, Morris Weiss, Alan Light for their help, and thanks for you who bought this. You're all nice people. Reproduction part of this portfolio is prohibited. 1975.
Omer, do you have that lightly? You're probably improving some of this, but do you have this lightly drawn in at the bottom? I think I'm seeing something.
Yeah, it's lightly drawn in. Yeah.
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 Very cool. Yeah.
It's always smart.
So nothing on the original price on that thing, huh?
No.
And what are those things going for, Elsie? I mean, like on eBay, where you got yours.
If you could find one in this condition, it'd run you at least $60, $70 on an auction. If you could find
falling apart. Yeah.
What interested me was there wasn't none to be compared to. So I guess whoever got them are keeping them.
Oh, this is the only one. Okay. Well, there's only 2,000 out there.
You know, you got Joe Simon, Bob Brown, you got Bob Bendigo, people I ain't never even heard of. Normad. What is that?
No man.
No man.
I don't know if it's the D. No man.
Here you got at the very end. Look at this Zot. Good old Zot.
And I can't watch you guys share stuff like this. It gives me motion sickness.
Look at it. But you got to see this one character. Look at Zot there, Homer.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I can't even read the signature. It looks like
a pre Jabba the Hutt there.
Yeah. Mike Kaluta and Gil Kane did the last two pieces here. This page is back page right here.
Okay. Wow. Gil Kane on horseback. There's some kind of character on horseback.
And Kaluta.
Yeah. Kaluta just coming off at that time, like the early 70s, the Shadow run that he did for DC Comics. So
he whipped that boy out, man. It's nice.
That might have been even like
the guy who did it, Dick Morris, Jim Hardy, whatever, who's given credit for it. Jim Hardy, Ace for Party. You look terrible. You would too, Walt, if you've been out of work since 42. Oh, sure, I've owned a few papers. Hey, wonder you could spare a nickel for a cup of coffee?
See, Omer, I think Omer would be great. I mean, Omer, I think that Elsie would be great on the Mike Show because they do similar things.
Oh, absolutely.
Readings and whatnot.
You guys would be 2 peas in a pod. 2 peas in a pod there.
And Sabrina,
my
are you
niece
still
would find
working
himself a
on the
steady
James
co-host if
Bond?
that's a thing.
No, I'm doing the pants now. I'm doing the shell of the pants. This is literally
But it's still the suit, right? It's still the suit.
But it's a mock shell because he's so dang tiny that he's a unique body. So he's got a narrow waist and hips. So I'm doing a mock of him.
And then you'll have a fitting with him, I guess, at some point.
Please forgive me. I had to turn my back. Yes, I will have a fitting with him on Friday.
Ooh, do it again. Can you pick that up off the floor? Hello.
I don't even know what that means, folks, but it sounds perverted.
It does. It sounds very.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, everybody likes anime. Look what I found at the
I'm just
dollar
teasing.
store.
I didn't. Who were you saying do it again to? Ooh!
Okay, I hope you're not going to go through the whole book of this. If you are, I'm going to gouge my eyes out and kick your ass.
I'm just living through what it is. It's an adult coloring book. Is what it is. And
so, is there nudity in that book?
No.
Okay.
Not everybody.
But they're talking about. It's called not adult, advanced. That means you got to have a little bit of sense to stay in between these little lines. If that's what you're trying to do.
Not that kind of an adult, Rex.
There's not no perverts book.
Perverted.
Beaver shot and all that. No, we don't have all that.
Hey, Sabrina, I dropped my pen over behind your chair. Can you pick it up for me, please? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This is going to be a pickup stream.
I'll never let him lick my lollipop
Have you seen those
again.
streams?
Say.
Oh my god!
I'll never let him.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Omar. I didn't see it.
Okay, I'll put it back
there
up.
was nothing to see.
You're gonna have to read it to me.
You did.
It's a little girl looking at a little boy and a little girl saying, "I'll never let him lick my lollipop again," because she's jealous because he went and replaced her with another chick.
Got a new friend, yeah.
Bastard.
And they got to at least be 8 years old.
Yeah, it's just little rascal type stuff. Yeah.
That's funny and wrong. It's not funny when you're in that situation, but
old humor.
Let him lick it one more time after you stick the arsenic in it. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's all about murder here.
Lick it before you stick it. You've got to lick it before you stick it.
Oh my gosh.
Man, we ain't playing no Madagascar here.
Now, here's one of those Steve Ditko Congo covers. Congo was the UK version in the early 60s of King Kong. Totally different. Just a gorilla, I guess maybe with the growth serum or something that grows to big proportions. It's been a while since I've seen it, about a year ago.
Yeah, he'd be kind of big.
Steve Ditko cover.
Like you said, he did all kinds of things.
Yeah. He did Gorgo.
Is that
and
Marvel's
Congo.
version of King Kong?
There's nothing. I was thinking that's what you were going to do when you started talking about it, was hit all the genres. I was just saying if you wanted to fill some areas, I could show you some covers. I've got all kinds and stuff, that.
Right. Now
Omar,
this.
I've got Peaches running through my mind now. Thank you.
Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches.
Millions of peaches, peaches for me.
No,
Millions of
other song
peaches,
Peaches.
peaches for free.
I don't know about this piece, Homer, but it's very Barry Windsor Smith.
That's
You
cool.
think that's Windsor Smith?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, very.
It doesn't matter. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is. It is because it's that GBP. It's from the studio book.
Okay.
You remember the studio?
Yeah. It looked like Barry Windsor Smith to me.
It might be
yeah.
Kaluta.
Look at that chainmail, man. That must have been a nightmare to.
Yeah, I have that book.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It could be Wrightson too, because they're all in that book together. So, but it does look like
that's
like Barry.
Yeah, but that looks like Barry Windsor Smith, not Wrightson stuff.
Saying, well, I'm just saying that if it was from the studio, there were certain guys in it, like the ones he said.
Here is an English flirting sofa, a T from England, circa 1890.
What is a flirting sofa?
Where you sit on one side and they sit on the other.
You know what that is? Hello.
And you can face each other.
That's a flirting sofa.
It's a better French kiss with.
Yes.
It's a better French kiss with.
Yeah.
It's your natural petting couch.
And now Peaches by President is going through my mind. Thank you.
Here's a Venom piece that I don't know the artist, but definitely different for Venom. I kind of like that with the little boy there, little girl, whatever.
Ooh.
Might be sort of manga, with the giant monster.
Very manga.
Yeah, that's
wicked.
Very cool. That's
right. Venom, num 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 num.
I do know the boy or the girl's name. I don't know the gender, but I know the name. Supper.
But I would say
Supper?
Supper, yeah, for Venom. Looks like Venom's getting ready to chomp down have a snack.
Could be tasty.
Oh,
Tasty,
supper.
yeah.
Supper, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
You're so clever.
Well, I don't know about that, but now I thought this was clever, and I showed this yesterday. It's to me, it's I would go see this movie absolutely. Takeoff of Alien here, but with the Muppets.
you would go see that.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, I would go see that in the heartbeat. Absolutely.
A buddy of mine was telling me
a damn dirty thing.
A buddy was telling me that the son of Jim Henson started a separate production company so he could make rated R Muppet movies or TV shows or something. And there's those 2 movies he's got currently that are rated R. They show puppets banging each other and stuff. I don't know all the details, but
his son was a pervert. Come on, man.
Everybody has degrees of perversion.
Now, I was telling you last night, Sabrina.
It wasn't
for kids.
I was telling you last night, Sabrina, that first look at Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio horror movie set in the Poonaverse. So it's set in the same. The character is voiced by Robert Englund. Now let me show you the character.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
So this is Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, that's dark.
So I guess Pinocchio has, and then here's another picture.
Wow.
That's dark. Very dark.
Yeah. So I guess Pinocchio is now somewhat I guess the book, right? Is public domain.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Or somebody bought it.
Well, so the thing with the doing the Muppets for adults is for the people who grew up with the Muppets can be entertained and watch something that's not necessarily for kids.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's not like to me. I don't think it's about the son being a perv. He was trying to expand the market so that they have money so they can keep making stuff. It wasn't about that, Elsie.
Terry wants to know, Omer, what do you do with the fan art you create?
Nothing at the moment. If the creator wants it, usually I'll send it to him. If I get a chance here, I'll be finishing up a bunch of stuff that I'll be sending out. But I mean, at some point I'm gonna need to sell some of this stuff and just put it up for sale or auction or something.
Look, if
Yes, sir.
nothing else, you send me that original. If nothing else, I'll send you a Bernie Wrightson signed print or something. I mean, I'll make it right somehow. Because man, you just
Yeah.
A lot of work there, bro.
No worries, Elsie.
I'm not. I just don't want you either. Shoot, man. Very
now
nice.
we come to the section of the show where it's Retro News Now. You can check out Retro News Now over on X. I will drop that link for you. That's where I get some of the retro news that I share on the shows. Some of the recent happenings or anniversaries of things. George Thorogood released Bad to the Bone 43 years ago in 1982. Home Improvement came out in 1991, 34 years ago on ABC. I know you know that.
Yeah.
The animated series Dungeons and Dragons premiered 42 years ago in 1983. Julia, starring Diane Carroll, premiered 57 years ago. I used to watch that in 1968 on NBC. Very young black actress at the time. Battlestar Galactica premiered 47 years ago on ABC in 1978. So cool.
Battlestar Galactica.
Got that music in my head. You know,
that was a great show.
I remember it. Don't. Like,
it's great. Yeah. Head of the Class premiered 39 years ago. That's the actor Howard Hesserman or Hessman, right? That did WKRP in Cincinnati. Played a teacher in that.
WKRP.
Animated Archie premiered 60 years ago on FX. Anybody watch Archer, not Archie, Archer. Yeah, I've seen some Archer. September 17th, 1983, New York's Vanessa Williams became the first black contestant to be crowned Miss America. She actually, it says New York, but maybe representing New York. I don't know. But she actually graduated from Jonesboro High School here in town.
Wow.
Later had to give up her crown because she did some penthouse photos, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It was Playboy. Yeah, it wasn't Penthouse.
Playboy. Okay. 54 years ago on CBS television, on this date in 2010, after 54 years on CBS television, As the World Turns, the last Procter & Gamble soap opera aired its final episode. So As the World Turns went off in 2010, ran for 54 years on CBS. Amazing.
And there's
Spin
people.
City starring
Vanessa
Michael
Williams get paid
J.
like
Fox
$1 million
29 years ago.
What?
Huh? What?
Didn't Vanessa Williams what?
Didn't Vanessa Williams make like $1 million for the Playboy photo shoot? That's the only reason she did it, because it was like a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money, right?
I'm liable to show you some $1 million.
Out of This World. I'm going to have to check out this series. I don't think I ever saw it. Out of This World, starring Donna Pascal and Marie Flanagan, premiered 36 years ago.
Yes, that was a cute show. Yes.
1987.
Yeah, it only lasted for like, I think 4 or 5 seasons. It was really cute.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was cute. It's about this girl. Her father's an alien. Her mother's a human. And yeah, it's just really cute.
Yeah. Says the little debut, life is turned upside down for Donna Garland, played by Donna Pascal, and her 13-year-old daughter, Evie, when Evie learns that her absent father is an astronaut from another planet and that she has inherited some of his unearthly abilities. Doug McClure was in that.
Yeah, there was a lot of actors in it, and it's a really cute show.
September 17th, 1967, the Doors performed Baby Coming Like My Fire on the Ed Sullivan Show, though CBS executives had demanded that the word higher be replaced with better. Jim Morrison sang it as in its original form, and they were never asked back on. Now, the same thing happened to the Rolling Stones, and they did change their lyrics and was on there multiple times. But yeah, he wasn't caving in. He sang it the way he wanted to. The animated series Mr. T premiered 42 years ago, 1983. And today is Cassandra Peterson's birthday. She turns 74 today.
Oh my God.
Elvira, yeah, 74 years old. She mistress of the Dyke.
Oh, I love her.
I mean,
she's
dark.
Great.
Dude.
She did come out. I'm just saying.
You know what?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't even care. Well,
it's cool that she is, because a lot of women looked up to her for her empowering a lot of women. So yeah, I don't care. To me, she's still an amazing actress, and her sexuality should not matter. Seriously. To me, sexuality.
Well, I just wish she was still an opportunity. That's all.
There you go. Even at 74, confirmed Omer would do her. Anyway, Bewitched, starring Elizabeth Montgomery and Dick York and Agnes Moorehead, premiered 61 years ago, 1964 on ABC.
Yeah.
Bewitched? No, not Miss Moorehead. Alvin and the Chipmunks premiered 42 years ago in 1983 on ABC. And today is Constitution Day. On September 17th, 1787, the Constitution of the United States was signed. Pretty big deal at the conclusion of the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. That's a pretty big deal, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big deal. Yeah.
Pretty big deal. Yeah.
So.
We get our Constitution in place. One of my ancestors, seventh cousin removed, actually signed the Declaration of Independence, and was
was his name John Hancock?
He was the governor of Virginia at the time of the Revolution. Miami Vice, starring Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas, premiered 41 years ago in 1984 on NBC.
One of my favorite shows.
John Speak Johnson.
One of my favorite shows growing up.
Judge Judy, starring Judy, premiered 29 years ago in 1996. And one of the movies I like, a Van Damme movie, Time Cop, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, premiered 31 years ago in 1994. Time Cop, yeah.
Does it make you feel like going back in time, Rex?
Back in time. Yeah. Weren't we talking about this yesterday or the day before about thought police? Wasn't that what Time Cop was kind of about?
Yeah, Minority Report. I forget who said it, but they said Minority Report show.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, messed with them. Yeah, like.
Of course, yesterday Robert Redford passed away. September 16th, 1956, Rainbow Crafts introduced Play-Doh. Did you ever play with Play-Doh, Sabrina, when you were younger?
Yes, and do you know what the original? Oh no, that Play-Doh was silly.
That's some pretty tasty stuff.
Sign for holding up wallpaper.
Play-Doh smelled so good, I ate it.
Oh my gosh! Wow, but that was salty.
That explains a lot, LZ.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? This might be an event that you didn't know about. September 16th, 1920, a bomb in a horse wagon exploded in front of the J.P. Morgan building on Wall Street in New York City, killing 38 and injuring 400. The bombing officially remains unsolved.
And there's still pieces of that bomb in the building. There's still shrapnel.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's still shrapnel in the building. Yeah.
There's probably DNA in it.
Yeah, there's still shrapnel in it. Yeah.
Maybe horse DNA.
No.
Bits of the horse is probably still there. Horse-drawn wagon.
That is so wrong.
Oh.
Now you got Omar.
Exploding
horses going every which way, stuck in a building. Dude.
Them 38 people wouldn't leave nothing behind.
In 1968, former Vice President Richard M. Nixon, the Republicans' 1968 presidential nominee, appeared on NBC's Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Let's see here.
So it's all a joke.
Yeah, but he's not a crook.
Right.
What's the joke? I am not a crook.
Sock it to me? I loved Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In.
Was that Nixon saying that?
That was Nixon saying it right at the beginning of the show. Yeah. Sock it to me?
Yeah.
Would you like to see it again?
Holy shit.
Or at least hear it?
Yeah. Whip it out, sir.
Okay, I'm trying. This is difficult. Because I have to go to here and then go to here and then do this. And you can see this, right?
No, we can't see. We can't see Jack squat.
Suck it to me.
You couldn't see that?
No, we could hear it, but not see it.
Oh, okay.
No,
so I didn't share.
Yeah, we could hear it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We'll do this again. My goodness.
Man, you're not a big sharer, are you? You're so selfish.
Suck it to me.
He's really the first president that I remember him and with Henry Kissinger. And, I remember a little bit about LBJ, but, and the Vietnam controversy and things like that. But, Mannix, starring Mike Connors, premiered 58 years ago on CBS in 1967. That was a good show at the time, Mannix. And on September 16th, 1959, the first successful automatic copier, the Xerox 914, was introduced, revolutionizing the office photocopying copying industry. 1959. Pretty cool, huh? People still call the copying Kinko's. I find that funny. Kinko's went out of business probably a decade ago, but they still call it Kinko's around here.
I went by a place recently called the Copy Trolley, and I asked my friend, I was like, is that a place, forgive me for being dumb, but is that a place where you go get coffees, or is that like some weird coffee house? And he goes, I swear the village is missing their idiot with you. He goes, it's a place where you can go get.
Talking to me? I not a crook.
We can get what? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, she muted herself somehow. Let me see if
Coffee
I
or
can unmute
copies
you.
or both.
No, she muted herself.
Or are we
so
the
I
village
cannot
idiot?
unmute you, Sabrina.
I'm confused.
Looks like she might be froze too. Talking to me? Uh-oh. She kicked
That's
herself.
too funny.
Wasn't me, folks.
Look at here, man. I decided to look at this.
That's it. It's
comic.
over.
Talking to me? You got to sound like him.
Yeah.
Talking to me? Last Days of Pompeii.
Talking to me,
Double
baby.
cover. Wow. Look at that. A rare double cover
I didn't,
of an
I
oldie.
didn't know it. Yeah,
You know what year? You didn't even know it. Wow. Yeah, you need to put that on the back of the tape. There's Sabrina.
Sorry,
now, what were
guys.
you saying, Sabrina?
1947.
Wow.
There-
That's
thought
probably
this
the first printing.
It was called Copy Trolley. And my friend thought I was an idiot because I said, well, I didn't know what it was. And I assumed it was one of those artisanal coffee shops. And he just laughed at me. He goes, no, it's a place where
Sure.
copies and fax is done and stuff like that. And I'm like, does it make business? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I worked there in high school. And I'm like, okay.
Faxes.
Faxes. People still fax stuff.
Yeah. What's a fax machine?
You seriously don't know?
Yeah, when you can use email, right? It's like seriously, hello, email.
When I used to have the job I
I
had,
gotta go scan my shit there first.
well, no, I would always have to fax a bunch of stuff to like the BMV and things like that, and to other places because they're like, no, we want copies, we don't want this. And so I would have to fax a bunch of stuff on a regular basis.
Here's the Edgar Allan Poe's
Yeah, they just make women do that. They don't make men
with
do that kind of stuff.
Garlic promo.
Women,
Dr. Mass character.
women do
Hopefully,
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said, Sabrina, they just make women do that kind of stuff. They don't make men do that kind of stuff because, yeah, you guys are women. They make you all jump to more hoops.
um,
I like how you pointed out that I'm wrong.
if you would like to sign up for
the one
his
finger
project,
salute,
there it is.
yeah, I'm going to, what's
Go ahead,
that?
Rex, sorry.
What did that say? It clicked off too fast for me to read it.
It's basically the sign up for the Dr. Mass Retro Elixirs, Edgar Allan Poe's Besprinkled with Scarlet. He'll be launching that the 10th of October.
I like that cover.
Yeah,
though.
it was a trading card that he's using to promote.
Or I thought that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Which is this guy right here. Yeah, the one that he brought up there.
Mm-hmm. What? 28 comic.
Oh, I gotta check when the date is for the art contest. When's the end there?
Well, he said he might extend it some. I don't know. I'm going to try and do something for it because I think he's got a very intriguing character, and the crow, and just I don't know. Right. And then after that,
I'll be Edgar Allan Poe tie-in.
Yeah. Then after that, I want to do
the
a
glitch cover. Yeah.
Your glitch cover, right? While trying to work out what I'm going to do for the Bog story. It'll come to me.
Right.
I don't believe in rushing things.
Yeah.
I want it to be the best it can be without it being just extremely late.
Right.
But definitely
man, I gotta get glitch out before you put out that Devil Flyer book, man. I bet I can do it.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
no.
Anyway, I guess
Just
on that downer note, we'll end the show. Wow. Okay.
No, it's a good thing. You're going to put out a good comic.
Now,
book.
I didn't find my Blue Line, but I did find Blue Line pages, and I will find them and that's something I want to work on now. That and pull my mattress out and let it be drying and check the damage from the water and whatnot. I don't think it's extremely much, but anyway, I did find out the layout, Blue Line layout pages, and I might lay out the bog story on these, and then I could actually sell those on the campaign or something, maybe in a future campaign. So this is a chapel piece you're working on here from Image Comics, I see.
Yeah, this is something I did on the studio, but I never finished it, and gonna try to. There's not a whole lot left. It's just the arm and this back stuff. But
that you were doing on the studio? Is that what you said? Dawn Studio?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know why it is. Every time I have Omer on,
that show of that guy who totally hates
about
you.
Don, and Don unsubscribed from me. He hates my guts. So anyway, prove me wrong, Don. Reach out to me. Tell me you love me. You know you do. Anyway, bow for now. We'll see you again tomorrow on the 4 o'clock shadow. My God, I'm just gonna self-delete.